Hi everyone, I hope that you are enjoying your day. Thanks for joining just for a random tarot reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that. And if you're down today, I do send you love and light, and totally get it. And I hope that you send that back to me as well. And if you are brand new, I could come across really religious and churchy, but I'm really not. But I am calling on the one and only, and that is Jehovah, who is my Yeshua. He is my testimony, and he is my salvation. That's what Yeshua is. If you didn't know what that meant in the Hebrew, it means salvation, and he most certainly is. And if you need something and you call out to him, he will help you in your time of need. And so anyway, here we are, and let's go ahead and just jump in here and do just a tarot reading, just at general. So for anyone at any time, it's timeless. If it resonates, it resonates. If not, there are other videos down below that you can check out. Let's get started. Okay, thank you, sweet divine. I just appreciate you so very much. I just invite you here, as always, to just bring an on-time word for any given person. We just bind, block, and rebuke all negative dry forces at the name of Jehovah. Let me turn this down a little bit, guys. Excuse me for just a second. Grab this. I apologize. It's just a little bit too loud. All right. Thank you, divine. I just appreciate you. What do you want to bring out here for any given person? What's going on in the right now moment? What is it that you want to speak about? So laying the burden down, turn around, taking the cups and healing something here. Something's guided here to be able to lay something down. Okay, that's a bitterness card. So we're talking about somebody who's dealing with somebody who's just always in bad luck all the time, don't want to turn around and stay in bitterness. And I guess you'll go another round with this oppression here with the 10 of Wands. Also, people are dealing with spiritual matters. The Wands go back to spirituality, right? And money and physical things are apparently, I get it, something that is huge. This is exposure and things like that. Let's take some words real quick before we get started and see what's going on with this. You know, the star card, the upright, is a new relationship. And if something started in the past and somebody said something, got somebody all ticked off, that's the mouth in the Hebrew, the pay. I always bring it out. You pay what you say, kind of a deal. And made a thing, you know, it should have been upright and healing. Made something like a bad luck, I guess, for some people if they didn't want to take, you know, something that was literally guided from the heavens. And it's caused some cups to fall over here. At the same time, we are in the position to lay this burden down, like I said, and start something fresh and new and physical. And something is very much profitable here. So a hard-hearted person has been involved in a situation, and so there is bitterness then here. Either you're going to lay it down, or I guess you just like to live that way in a frown, I guess. There's something extremely profitable here. What else do you want to, maybe this is on your job. Maybe this has to do with your health. I don't know. Some people are, I'm hearing superficiality for some people. Okay, you got some explaining to do. And some people, if you are going to turn around, you do need to explain why this battle took place and all that kind of stuff. Have no other gods before me, saith Jehovah. That's right. And, you know, we got, this is Hillel in the negative. Okay, so then, you know, stardom stuff. We know some of that kind of stuff can go back to the industry. And we're certain people have signed their soul completely away, and they do bow down to idols and things like that, or just putting other things and idolizing them more than Jehovah. It says, you're on my mind all the time. Somebody's thinking about somebody all the time, maybe even praying for them, okay? Because this is spiritual stuff, you know, putting your head down in those ones spiritually and really just thinking about somebody all the time, wanting healing, wanting to turn around. Well, you got to be willing to turn around. If you were hard-hearted and now you're turning around, tell them how you feel. You know, sometimes it's hard. People put their guard up, and sometimes it's hard. there's a game player, a joker that's been around. That'll take you back to this energy. That'll take you back to the full energy. Same energy. In the negative, that's the full energy. So a temple, the side of the head, whatever that means. Some people could apparently just be so frustrated that because of a joker involved in a situation that caused or maybe you were, that just caused a freaking war, causing like a headache or something like that. At the bottom of the deck, at a tire shop is here, and at the top of the deck, there's some type of favor granted. We've sure been seeing that card for quite some time coming out here. Okay, I'm going to use this other little deck here, and I'm just going to go intuitive with it. I may look at some of the meanings, but let's see what's going on here with this battle. Yehovah, what do you want to bring out here with this temple? Somebody could have got shot in the head, in the side of the head with a temple. I don't know. Whatever this is, it's a new relationship, a message. This is looking at things from every point of an angle that you can to figure something out. This is sacrificial stuff that people have gone through within this war, needing to be protected or protecting somebody or whatever that is for anyone. If somebody is facing prison, that is a prison card, we know. And that is a favorable testimony, maybe with children, okay? Whatever's taking place here. So we got the peacock coming out. Well, that's haughtiness. This card goes back to haughtiness. Or not, if you're going to lay down the burden. We have a hard-hearted person. And if this freaking person is nothing but always, just like, hey, look at me, putting the peacock feathers up, then they're falling in my book. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe they were in the past. Obviously, we're seeing a war. Obviously, we're seeing a joker in something. Something took place here at a tire service. Whatever that was. Yehovah, what do you want to say about this peacock? That'd be pride. It'll go back to that house as well. Some type of prideful, haughty energy took off in this war. And we have a friend here. Some type of a friendship, or with a friend got in a fight with, or something like that. Or you need to turn around and be friends again. Or we got a new start here, and we got an ending here. And we got 2 cups there. What else? Yehovah. We have loyalty coming out here with the dog, and this faithfulness. If somebody, was haughty at one time and something took place, now, like I said, they're wanting to be loyal, or you wasn't loyal to your friend, or you should have been. Obviously there's 3 parties here in a situation. Somebody's friend got taken advantage of, or something like that, or you were the friend, or the third party, or something like that. So we have the faithfulness, the dog coming out here. What else do you want to bring out here, Yehovah? We have somebody's literally been trying to figure out what to do, how to do it. Okay, you could be somebody who's a boss or something like that. We have a lord here, or you're dealing with landlord situations, or just anybody in authority. Okay, and whatever this is, somebody got, fussy somewhere, and somebody was just hot and hard-hearted, and if you've grown along the way, then you grew along the way. It's how to put down the peacock feathers. And somebody obviously has been sitting here praying, trying to figure out what to do, looking up into the heavens and say, how do I fix this thing? Because I was just a jerk, or they were, or I let that other party in, or I did this on my job, or whatever. We got something physical here going on. Somebody was faithful, somebody wasn't somewhere. Somebody was a big freaking joker. And apparently if somebody is idolizing something or having other gods before them, then that's what this also showing then. Somebody praying to some type of idol. Maybe you come out of that. I don't know. If you're fallen, I talk about the fallen entities all the time. There's an infant involved in your situation. This is a new conception here as well. Yehovah says to stop hating. Yes, this bitterness energy here. This haughtiness energy here with the peacock. Stop hating. Why do you hate? Thou shalt not murder. And people murder in their freaking heart. Wow. So somebody said, don't leave me. And something happened with that and started a war. It started a war with someone. I'm going to take some Hebrew here and let the divine bring a Hebrew word out here. Look, somebody got murdered along the way because of somebody's haughtiness and their joke type game player stuff they were doing. Maybe it was, whatever happened with the infant, with at the tire shop, with the hatred, with the murder. Look, Jehovah says to make a move today and talk something out. If you got information about a murder, you really need to go to the authorities, people. You really, really do. You really do. I don't know what else to say. There's a room here, and somebody just sitting here in the room waiting. When your baby leaves you all alone, this says, don't leave me. Hey, nobody. Nobody's called somebody on the phone, and you need to call them today and make something known. Okay? And somebody said, you're going to pay for what you did. You're going to pay for what you said, or you left me, or something like that, or some child is in the way of a situation with this haughtiness, with this hot mess. Okay? Maybe something did happen to somebody's side of their temple of their head. I don't know what your story is. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here? So we do have the tent peg now, and that could have happened. That's something sharp, a nail. If somebody did poke somebody's head, oh my God, I'd hate to say that. We do have rods running right through the head of somebody here. If I want to look at it that way, we live in the real world, people. We've had the card come out stating something sharp or a sharp object, or something happened at a campsite or something like that. We have the Vav coming out here. This is trying to secure something. If nothing else, if you're really coming out of something, and you just hold your head in your hands, and your temple of your head is about to explode because you just freaking like, oh my gosh, I want to heal something. Now I have come out of something, and you've added some things together, and you really are trying to secure something in a positive way. Then I can read it that way as well. Okay, whatever this was or is or will be, it's up to you. You got free will, okay? So we do have the Tet coming up here. So something did get filthy and dirty, okay? Really did. This is the snake in the basket, all right? And something happened where something was wet. We have the WT, and that's wet. Somebody obviously been crying as well. Well, if you lost a baby, of course, something's taking place within this hostile energy and these peacock feathers, and somebody just been so hard-hearted and played a joke and just didn't work out, and somebody said something and it caused somebody to literally just lose their ever-loving mind, and a murder for some people has taken place, guys. Oh my gosh. And so there's a judgment here. So some people are dealing with legal matters. Like I said, we do have prison here for some people. Stormy waters. We have the word wet. Some people are saying, why? Somebody's dealing with somebody who's got wavy hair as well in a situation. That ain't going to be for everybody, but that is showing up here. Also, the number 69 is here. And if you take that emblem, that'll go back to Cancer energy. It's also devilly energy. It's also, so Capricorn can be found here along with Virgo energy. The sun right now is in Virgo. We also have the kisses and the hugs. And so some of this stuff is also taking place because of love wars. So we have infant and baby mama wars and things like that. And we have the ox here, so that's the Taurian energy. Actually, if we can pull out Capricorn energy here, we can also pull out Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo as well. Then with some of the stuff, we have Sagittarius here as well. Somebody got tied, or they're tied up in something. They are. They're just sitting here asking the divine, how do I get out of this? What do I do? Well, first of all, you just face the truth, honey. You face the truth. No matter how hard it is, what's taking place, the murder, or maybe you are on the opposite of that and you're on a case. I don't know what your story is, but I know that I get all kinds of legal stuff here all the time. So thaw, the word is thaw here. There's no definition for it either way that I can find in the book. But anyway, something's thawed out. We had a hard-hearted person, but you were just cold as ice, but now you're thawed out or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's here. Somebody needs talks. Somebody talks to what? An idol or the Most High. You can go either way. I like to read that either way. Somebody's coming out of something here. So we have the room. We have a gift here as well. Some type of a gift, or if I just want to be intuitive, I'm seeing all kinds of wealth here. Okay, all kinds of wealth here. Something took off because of some type of gift or something like that. We have physical assets and stuff like that showing up here. This is traveling forward, though, to get a victory, to put a judgment on something. Somebody did something on the internet as well, and it's known. I got 3, actually, that came out. So we have the bee, which we'd have the bet. That's the house of Yaakov. That's a patriarch of a family, okay, as well. We have to bow. Well, we have a dog, bow wow. Maybe a dog is involved in something here. As well, I'm seeing a horse. I'm seeing a peacock, like I said. So maybe something happened at a zoo or something like that. I don't know. I just pull out all kinds of stuff for y'all. We have the name Beth here as well. And Bev. And we have bi, and somebody said bi. That also can be a sexuality. That goes back to femininity. Okay, it goes back to children. We have an infant here as well. It also goes back to nutrition and things like that. So somebody's, malnutrition or needs to gain or lose weight or something like that. Had to be some type of a situation within a thing, in some type of a situation that took place, and it is. Then we have the C and the K that came out this morning. That does go back to legal things, illumination, truth, perils, all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be some type of a legal victory for someone. There's a judgment here. And then we have the I, and that goes back to being calm. That goes back to ice, and we have the word in the phonics of thaw. Is somebody... Look, we have murder. If somebody murdered somebody and put them in a freezer. Oh my God. I hate to even say that, people, but it has really come through my spirit. Y'all know I get all kinds of stuff come up out on my channel. It's a real world here, man. Anyway, though, offside instead of that, we have reflection and victory and obstacles and vices. Well, that would be a vice then. Somebody, look, that word keeps coming out. I'm dealing with somebody who's got a vice. They're morally wicked in a situation, or something morally is either that person's still that way. I don't know your story, but there's prison here. Somebody still is a kook, and they're fallen. We are dealing with the fallen people that have seared themselves for a lot of people. Then that's what's coming out here. Somebody's got a moral habit in this vice. At the same time, we've also got expectations to be controlled and a resistance here. All right, well, that's incredible. This also looks like a V, so we got a viper somewhere, and the IV is here as well. So we're getting Bev here 2 different ways. Your name could be Beverly, or you might be from maybe, Beverly Hillbillies is what always comes through my spirit. I don't know why, but it does. Maybe California or something like that. We have Kansas City here. Give me just a second here to study this for a second, please. Because I got a lot of stuff running through my spirit. We've got New York here as well. I'm only saying that because even though the N is not here, when I looked at this V and turned it around, it had the end-type shape here, and that's just coming through my spirit. So whoever that's for, it just came through my spirit that way. Okay, we also have the P here. So we have the paw, PW, in the pew. And I'm sure, dead bodies also stink. Somebody murdered somebody. And a pew, that's spirituality. Somebody's sitting on this pew here as well. Pave, pick. Well, if we had somebody used a pick at the side of somebody's temple of their head, and that's what they did. Jeez. We had the BP and the beep, and PB, peanut butter, is also here. Somebody could be a boss or something like that. The Lord is here. Yeah, we got keep. If I want to take this as, well, it's a KP, preacher's kid, PK. We have the pew. We got a preacher's kid or somebody connected to something like that. We got spirituality and stuff like that here as well. My God. Wow. And this prophecy energy right here is sacrificing. That's huge, people. Well, we know that stuff exists. I did a real emotional video the other day. So we have a pick and a pack and a puck. IT, that goes back to internet stuff. And again, we have an IV. People, we're dealing with bloodthirsty men as well. That's also written in the book, the scripture, people. We have the Ty as well. Tyler can be a name as well. Just give me a second because I got a lot of stuff coming through my spirit. Yeah, the IT and the IP address or address on internet stuff. And pick, we've got a bird here as well. But we have ice. Ice pick is here. Because, oh my God. We have a bike and a beak is here. Well, birds fly high and can see from the sky and we got genius energies here. Huh. We have somebody who might drive a vet or be a veteran is here as well, or maybe work at the hospital. We have IV here, connected to something like that. Wow. All kinds of stuff showing up here, people. What's at the bottom of this deck? We have the K. We already have the CK, the cake. Something could have happened around a birthday. Okay, we have an infant, so whatever that is. This is we've seen the cuff 3 times then today on my videos, and this is would be like the Justice card. It's the 11th letter here. We have wake. That's a death energy. Something happened at a wake at a funeral, or somebody's awake now, or something like that. We have a KT, cat, kit, Kathy is actually could be found here with the KTH and the symbolism of the Y. All right, well, that's incredible. That name really was coming out the other day. Kev is here. Your name could be Kevin. Kit is here. Somebody could have a kit that they carry around with that pick. Okay? But somebody's in a freezer if the word fall has to come out here and ice has to come out here and an ice pick is here. Some child is being kept in oh my God. Look, people. It's time to wrap a case up. This is a justice card. This justice card. That's connected to preachers' kids and pews and all that kind of stuff, people. I think we know who this person is and who's involved in it, okay, for a lot of you all. Okay, somebody said, don't leave me, and something took place, and somebody went crazy. Then that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And then they've made other gods before Jehovah. The divine says to make a move today. Get on it. Get on it. Somebody says, let's fit together. Yes, there's children involved. Something borrowed was here. Well, that goes back to wedding stuff. We got contractual things right here showing up. This is huge, guys. It really is huge. We have a tick. And if we're talking about, TikTok, we also got, bloodsuckers, IV, blood, drinkers, crazy cuckoos. We got writings stating that people would drink blood and go crazy in the Apocrypha. We have, this is a derogatory word for penises, and that energy can be here as well. Cox is here, but we used to have a cable company also called Cox Cable Company as well, and that has come out on the channel before as well. Somebody kicks. Somebody tried to get their kicks. Well, this was a joker. Somebody was a freaking joker. Somebody needs to kick somebody where it hurts, or maybe they did, and that's what caused the hostile person to get it out of control, and something happened, and they just lost control. Yeah, there's death energies here. Strength and courage. This is the het. The H is here. Hit is here. We have hit and kicks. There was a fight, obviously. If somebody got murdered, something took place. Somebody also took somebody's mouth and pried it open, or even just energetically said you're not going to say anything. If this was a friend that it happened to, or you did that to your friend, or your friend did that to you, or something like that, I don't know. This all coming out here, and that goes back to judgment energy in the Hebrew. That's passing from one space to another. That's death energy. So let the divine speak on. This is an anointing, though, to destroy a yoke. And so somebody had a yoke around their neck or something like that. A yoke goes back to with the ox as being a teacher. You could be dealing with the teacher. I don't know. But this is what come out here, people. And so, anyway, it's time to make a move today. It really, really is. If somebody else gets hurt in the same way, you need to check somebody's freezer. If they have a deep freeze or a freezer or something like that, okay? We got hack, and so something would have been hacked up or something that's disgusting. But look, people, it's the real world. Okay, it's time to do something today about this crap. Okay, case closed. Shalom.